Good on my patrons. Yeah, it's another Mag Bam Bitter Truth. We're gonna talk about some things here. Different subject. But first out the gate, we're gonna talk about these violent teen takeover that they claim plaguing Los Angeles right here. Gonna talk about it because it's a worldwide thing. We're gonna discuss it a little bit and what's the agenda behind this right here. Let's get in it. Play it. Pay attention to this. So these are supposedly business places right here being demolished by these teens they claim just out of control all over the world. Don't be thinking it's just Los Angeles as you see down there at the bottom. Pay attention. Listen.
Okay, we'll keep it with the driving theme and when things don't work out. Out of control teenagers taking over streets across the nation now.
Simple as that, people. Out of control teens taking over these places. And that's all they got for you. March 9th, coding right there, 39. But pay attention, listen.
Those scenes from Los Angeles, just a glimpse of what cities are dealing with. And it's not just LA. Right now, city council members in Washington, D.C. are preparing to vote on extending the emergency youth curfew meant to...
Youth curfew, as you could see, 18 and the 9 plus right there, all coding for the masses. Listen.
Curb these wild events. You're watching Outnumbered. I'm Harris Faulkner here with my co-host.
Wow. What the hell is this right here, the people? That's why I tell you the news is a big deception. No doubt about it. Look what they use to actually bring you news. News supposed to be truth. Wow, what a joke. Listen to
Simile
this.
Campagno. Joining us today, Molly Line, Fox News correspondent, Lisa Booth, Fox News political analyst.
Why they so happy, people? Why is this funny smirk on all of them face? You have to understand, it's because they know the news is a deception. Nothing real about it. They just give you agendas and propagandas.
With us for the first time. Captain Barry
what's up?
Butch
Look at
Wilmore,
the face, people.
former NASA astronaut and author.
Bam! A former NASA astronaut. And it's a perfect time to bring him in now. And you notice how he lit up? Once they mention the NASA astronaut, he can never take off that ridiculous look off his face, people. His fake ranking. Can you imagine that? Pay attention and listen.
Stuck in space.
He's stuck
as
in space.
astronauts
Listen.
hope through the
Look,
unexpected.
people, look.
Amazing.
Look at his face, people.
Okay.
Wow, he busts out laughing. Wow, unbelievable. Can you believe that somebody could even keep a straight face with those fake ranking? You mentioned NASA, that means you're mentioning space and these things you're talking about. He's the author Stuck in Space, the damn book. Come on, people, of course you have to laugh. This is all bullshit, all fakery, impossible shit they're giving you. They can't get out of the earth. So pay attention to them mocking you right here. Listen.
Can't go on with any stories without touching with you. First of all, welcome.
Well, thank you for having me. Thank you. I mean, this is pretty surreal.
Look at the hand sign, people. You have the pyramid right there on the hand sign. Before he deceive you, remember he's one of them that know about space and NASA. Of course, it's a big deceiver right there.
I tied in from space one day. I got my topics were done, or my tasks were done, and I tied into the feed. Just turned on my iPad, and Fox News popped up.
Wow.
Outnumbered was on.
You can watch us from space?
You hear that, people? They're mocking the dumb people. Yes, he was in space with his iPad. And of course, Fox News pop up in his feed while he was in space. That's what they're telling you. Listen.
Talking about me. The moment it popped up, Emily was talking.
Emily, that's a big microphone.
Very big
No pressure, my friend.
Now, I'm in the center of the couch. This is wild.
Okay, but hopefully it doesn't feel as stuck as you did up
No,
there.
not at all. Not at all.
Well, God bless you and welcome home. I bet you can't hear that enough.
Oh, well, no. Earth is a good place to be.
Listen.
We're fans. All right. Well, you are outnumbered.
I am indeed.
But not outdone.
No, let's go.
Okay, let's get started. Many cities have turned to curfews and other restrictions to try to discourage teenagers, but the trend is now...
So you listen, people? They turn to curfews and these restrictions, I guess, to control these out-of-control teens that going around breaking stuff. They have to make curfew. You see that right there, people? All of these is just propagandas to make up agendas. Listen.
Spreading. In the last few months, police in 11 cities have responded to takeovers, some of which have turned violent. Many of them events are organized on social media. So they're getting
So
bigger.
you hear that, people? It was organized on social media, and this is something that the law enforcement were aware of, that it was organized on social media. I guess that's something that they can also see. This is a joke right here, people. So what happened? You allow it after you see it on social media. You see them prepare that shit or set it up on social media, and you just let it happen? This is a joke for the dumb people. Take a listen.
As more people respond. Like this one. Let's take a look. It turned a Wisconsin mall into a madhouse. Videos show hundreds of masked spring breakers
Look, people,
invading.
mass spring breakers. Where is the mass spring breakers? That's a group of people, like 5 or 6 people right there. That's a group of spring breakers. This is bullshit, people. Fake it for the dumb people.
Wars and starting fights. And at least 13 people were arrested in that one. Law enforcement officials are warning viral videos of these events are breeding copycats now. And police departments say they are overwhelmed as a small gathering can devolve into chaos very quickly.
Wow,
Lisa.
a small gathering can revolve into chaos real quick. Take a listen.
What's your thought?
Well, I blame Democrats. Full stop.
Listen, people.
I mean, for decades
It's all
and years
politics.
now, they have been leading this breakdown of society from all different vantage points.
So this is what they do, people. They come pretending to go against each other. Democrat and Republican. Everything now that they claim gone bad, it's Democrat did it, set it up for the supposedly Republican to reap now. So everything done bad, everything that's going bad in the country now is because of the supposedly Democrat. They're the one who did it, said this one. Remember, Fox is Republican. You understand that or not? The CNN is the one that go for the Democrat. Do you understand? This is how they divide up the people in sections right here.
From a policy standpoint to the narrative around policing, also culturally as well. I mean, you look at the policing angle, all the
That's
soft
a Freemason hand sign right there, people. Take a listen.
crime stuff that Democrats have pushed. The elimination of cash bail, abolishing the police, and then you get to culturally
Abolishing
with
the
welfare,
police.
incentivizing single-family homes, punishing marriage as well. You look at the breakdown of God, of mocking.
Breakdown of God and mocking. They're the one who mocking you right here, trying to say you are God in hell. This is what they do, people. All of it is brainwash for the masses, starting out with these news channels. Fox News, right there. Fox 666 in numerology. They're the one who pushing the mark of the beast system and the damn people. Move.
Strange phenomenon on Saturday in Clapham, very nice upscale area of South London, right by the Common there. Thousands of
Look at him, people.
yobs, thugs turned up in balaclavas, marauding up and down the high street, shops barricading themselves
Now
up.
take a look, people. They're showing you videos from it. So it's something similar to what I show you with the takeover in Los Angeles with these supposedly teenagers going crazy and breaking everything in sight. It's also in the UK. It's also in Australia. Pay attention.
Look at it, locking doors,
Look, people, they're laughing.
terrified families,
Look at this, they're
cowering
terrifying
in these
family.
shops. Look at it, it's just running up and down. They then...
All of them running with cameras. What is they doing, people? What is they doing? This is a bullshit for the damn public. And look at the video. Pay attention to the video. And all of them record it. All of them have a phone in their hand recording the whole thing. But pay attention, you get this foggy video from it right here.
Clapham Common, nearby Clapham
Look
Common,
at this, people.
where
Look
they
at this.
built fires all
They
over the
build
Common.
fires.
So it was a real
Where is the fire? Where is the fire that they build? They build fire. What a joke for the
scene of
masses.
chaos, a virtual riot, really.
McDonald's
and then
in
it
the
happened
background,
again
coding big number 3 right there.
last night. Happened again in Clapham last night. And we're hearing that over Easter, this is a phenomenon that may spread all over the country. What
It's
it
a
is, it's done
phenomenon.
via social media, TikTok, X, Facebook and all of that, Instagram,
Yes,
where they all send messages that it's a link up, a call to link up.
So you see, people, it's a call to link up on social media, TikTok, Instagram and all. Again, it's the same thing they're showing you overseas. Same thing they show you in America. So these supposedly disruptive teens link up online recruit these people, recruit these little young kids to go and cause all disruption in the squares and the towns, mash up the malls and shopping centers and everything. At least that's what they wanted to believe in these videos, to start some chaos so they can bring you order. Listen.
And they go and do this. They steam the shops, nick stuff.
Look at this.
And thousands of kids.
Look at this, people. Look at this.
Yesterday, police made 2 arrests.
Two arrests. Why? Why 2? Why 2? You're showing us all these people doing the same damn shit, and the police just go there and take 2 of them out of the bungle? This is dumb shit. Sometimes they show you the same thing in America with people rioting and doing all of these things, and the people that you see doing the damage wasn't the ones that they show you in cuffs. They never show you them taking those people away, but you see some different people being hauled off in handcuffs. It's fake shit for TV. Look.
All of this because they know they can move with impunity. Let's talk to former police officer Norman Brennan.
Look at the McDonald's
Norman.
people in the background.
I mean, what we're seeing here, thousands of kids, yobs, thugs in balaclavas, steaming up.
What is thug? What describe a thug? What is a thug? Is because they're breaking shit while they're now thugs? Get out of here. Bullshit for the dumb people.
Twice. We fear it's going to spread to the whole country.
You fear it's going to spread to the whole country.
Virtual riot. Twice, Saturday and last night in Clapham, 2 arrests. That's not enough, is it?
Wow. They're playing.
I think it's about 3 now and 1 charge,
Yes,
but you're absolutely...
they think it's 3 now. 3 is the coding. What a joke, people. Out of all of that eruption, they only arrest 3 teens for destroying the whole downtown. Listen.
Right. I mean, Kevin, this is not a new phenomenon.
It's not new.
In numbers, yes, it is. This is happening every day
what
across
is that?
Britain.
Nothing going on,
numbers,
people. Nothing.
People masked up.
It's just to show you the McDonald's. I'm not playing. All of them involved in this fakery. Do you understand that or not? They have the red and blue right there for the division. They have the McDonald's, the MC. And yes, the McDonald's have the big old number 3 turned down for the logo.
Bikes, electric bikes.
Electric bikes. Where's the bikes?
People, causing mayhem.
We don't see no electric bike there.
Now, what happens is, as you have just highlighted on social media, is you and I can post on X as it is now.
KC,
and within 30 seconds, Kevin, tens of millions of people could have seen that post.
Wow.
So you sent it out to certain...
It's that easy, people, on X. Soon as you post something, tens of millions of people already see it. So this is how they get to recruit them. Pay attention, people.
Groups and certain areas, and I did an interview just recently. There was a number of schools across London, about 12, that were contacting each other on social media with a view of fighting, and some even suggested...
What a bullshit for the dumb masses. And by the way, in this region, most of the time they tell you they ban social media for the youths and teenagers. I don't understand why would you sit there and see them making these posts, see them making these link up, and the laws do nothing about it. They just let it happen so they can come and show it to you on the news. What a joke for the masses. Move. There you go, people. This is the UK again. McDonald's sign again. You see that in a different location. That's the McDonald's again. Pay attention.
But yeah, it's a sad state of affairs that's what it's come to. Like, this is just a high street in London, and we can't even feel normal walking here, like through daylight. Normal. So it's a bit disheartening. That's what the state of the city's come to.
There's been a strong warning from police after scenes of disorder in South London. Footage shows large groups of young people gathering on Clapham High Street, with shops forced to close and police moving in to clear the area.
Look at that, people. Wow, there you go, people. So you're seeing it in America, you're seeing it in Australia, now you see it in the UK, right there. Pay attention.
Is that what they're doing? So they're Shake Shack's barricading theirs. Oh, wow.
If you notice, all siren you can hear in the background, can't really see them doing nothing. What's the siren for? Is it police? Is it ambulance? Is it fire truck? Where they at? What is this for, people? I guess here comes the police. Pay attention. Let's see what go happen now. Guess everybody go run. Pay attention to this right here, people. Wow, unbelievable. This is what the world coming to right here, people. All destruction, all disruption for the masses. You can't tell me that you don't notice that this is a shift right here. The world just take a shift. You can go back and say, hey, these things used to happen. Not on this rate, people. If you know this disruption is on a high rate now, setting up destruction for the masses right here.
The new temporary flight restriction is now in place over part of the Atlantic, right off the Palm Beach coast and Mar-a-Lago.
Listen, people. They have flight restriction over Mar-a-Lago area because they tell you it's Donald Trump living there, and now they have a war going on with Iran. I guess you can't fly over the Mar-a-Lago. Pay attention to this right here as they disrupt the world right here. Listen.
Just days before this new restriction took effect, the pilot did violate that restricted airspace already in place near the president's Palm Beach home.
Listen to
Caleb
this.
Califano explains what pilots need to know when it comes to flight restrictions as well as consequences they can face.
Pay attention here, people. Remember, the pilot don't fly nowhere unless they was told. You got to understand, people, they don't have a road or a channel in the sky. It's all radars, and these other people's on the ground supposed to be guiding that plane. So therefore, the pilot just can't randomly fly over nowhere. So why is they talking like that, like it's a random thing where a pilot could just fly over there on his own? This is bullshit for the public right here, is to let them believe that there's actually a war going on. So now Donald Trump is scared. Remember, Donald Trump don't live in the Mar-a-Lago. It's a fake shit, people. You can't know where there's Fagabat sleep. You can't know where they live for real. All those places they show you is just a show. Remember, he's supposed to live in the White House. Why you worry about the fucking Mar-a-Lago and not the White House? You used to tell us that's where all the presidents live. Donald Trump supposed to be building new ballrooms and all in the White House. That's another hoax again they're giving the masses, for the dumb masses. None of it is real. So pay attention here. The Mar-a-Lago is where the Donald Trump sleep. That's where he live. This is the dumbest shit in the world. Listen.
I spoke to a number of aviation experts who say this new temporary flight restriction off the coast of Mar-a-Lago will only last for the next few days. However, it could be related to a number of things, including security.
Listen.
It usually means that something's going to happen off the coast, and they want to protect for that. That's kind of rare.
Wow.
It may be that the president's going out fishing. Who knows?
I spoke with
maybe going out fishing. Who knows? Maybe that's the reason. He don't need nobody to fly over there where we live. Nobody can fly over Mar-a-Lago because he might be fishing. You see that right there, people? You don't understand what they're building up with this Donald Trump character. They're trying to make him one of the most feared men on the earth. But he's actually one of the cowardice, one of the dumbest. You don't understand. He got scatterbrain. He just going with scripts. That's one of the biggest puppets you ever see on the world stage. But listen.
Michael McCormick, an associate professor in
Michael McCormick. That's coding. Michael is 33 and the Mac MC for 33.
Coordinator of Air Traffic Management at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. Tells me the new TFR is most likely for security, however, he doesn't believe it's related to anything going on internationally, including the war in Iran.
There you go.
I don't think it's related to the conflict in Iran or in Lebanon.
So why good
I think it's going to be something to do with the president's activity.
Get out of here. So every time the president have some kind of activity going on, they have to stop planes from flying over that area. This is the dumbest shit in the world. Like I don't tell you, they're fixing up the world stage for the destruction of the people right here with these fake wars and everything else come with it. Bam.
Some very big news. NASA's historic Artemis 2 mission. After months
now,
of
pay
delay.
attention to these people. After months of delay, they have to delay every fucking day because it is a fake launch. It's not real. So they keep anticipating the peoples, let them getting in this anticipating mode, then they put it off. Less people gonna end up showing up there when it actually take off. They fake you. They're not doing nothing there but a show, people. Nobody going to space. The rocket can't go to the blue skies. What's wrong here, people? It's fake shit for the dumb people. But it's one thing you notice with that rocket. Remember, it's some kind of operation. Nobody tell me shit. Look at that right there. You see the white cloud? That gonna be a problem later. Watch if you think I'm lying. This gonna be some kind of weather manipulation. They just pull off with that fake supposedly launch. You understand me or not? What's the difference between this and chemtrails? I'm gonna break it down and show you. It's the same thing they're doing. And look out for bad weather in the south parts of America. Right here. Pay attention.
The Artemis crew is now en route to the moon following a successful launch last.
They're going to the moon right now. Why does it look like it's coming back down, people? That smoke. Look at it. Pay attention. Look, people, as you could see these vagabonds right there. What they're talking about right now make them laughing. Why they all laughing coming out? It don't look like they're talking to each other, but they all laughing. Why? Because it's a fucking fake shit for the dumb people. Of course, you couldn't hold back laughing if you're part of this trick. You can't help burst out laughing whenever you show up on camera. Why? Because it's stupid foolishness. It's so dumb. They shouldn't be able to pull it off, but the world is stupid. Pay attention. They are in all orange. And if you notice the clothing, people, this is the dumbest part of it right here. They're going to be in this suit right here. We're going to expose them. Okay. So they have on this suit right here that don't fit the body. It don't fit the body. You see the neck of it? The neck got an iron screw around it. You see it or not? They have to screw the glass helmet on this right there. Around the rim. The clothing don't fit. That don't look like a shirt neck, right, people? Look at it. It's open. It's not like a shirt's neck where you can have the collar all the way up to your neck. This is separate. So you're going to screw on the top now. So that means you're going to be separated from the damn suit. You don't fit in it. Or you're going to be in that shit for 10 days. We're going to get to it and I'm going to show you this is a hoax right here and they got busted by the BAM truth. They can't pass me with no fakery. Listen.
The first manned mission of the Artemis program.
They call it manned mission, but they tell you that's a woman right there. I guess all of them is sodomites on the world stage.
It's also the first time NASA
Look, people, they're clapping. You see that right there? The devil horn show up. Go back. Pay attention. Like I say, that's chemtrails. That right there is the same chemical they pump in the sky to manipulate the weather. This is just on a larger scale. Right here.
To the moon following a successful launch last night. The Milestone Endeavour is the first manned mission of the Artemis program. It's also the first time NASA
Look at that right there. See the devil horns flash right there, people? It's no coincidence. This is the devil work right here. Satan working his brain and the dumb people right here.
Back to the moon since the 1970s.
What
the
happened?
Artemis 2 crew, however, will
people.
only orbit the moon this time.
Listen.
And will not land on the lunar surface.
So what the fuck is it about? They're just gonna orbit the moon, people, in a capsule that got no engine. Remember, the rocket is what they tell you, a 4 engine and 2 boots of rocket on the side to take up this shit, the capsule, to let it off in space. How did that shit go get to the moon? And how it gonna get out of the orbit, the one that keep you circulating, the one that you have all those satellites in that channel. You can't get out unless you get on the channel you told us. Or you're gonna get out the channel with that shit, that capsule with no engine. This shit got busted. Nobody shouldn't believe this, but everybody dumb.
The mission is a key step towards the program's ultimate goal, establishing a permanent presence on the moon. Here's how
establishing a permanent existence on the moon. What is they gonna do? Set up shop? Listen.
It all went down.
This is dumb, people. This is dumb. They start out at 9 and look, people, pay attention to this if you think I'm playing. Why did they have the camera and the fucking rocket right there at the bottom? Why? Just back out so we can see the whole rocket. This is just a show, people. A show for TV. Look. Why zoom up underneath the bottom right there where the fire at? And they tell you that's an engine activate right there. But pay attention, people. Look. I'm going to show you something. The whole screen white now. Look. Now look, people. Look, people, as they tell you they're taking off. And they have to wait for the perfect weather. Even though they're going to space. The same place where the meteorite showers come from and everything. The one with all these rocks spinning around. And also space debris. They worry about a little drizzle in here. They can't take off, but they can go to space. Pay attention to this shit as you can see the 12 on the screen, number 3. Pay attention to the smoke. That's what gonna change the weather for the people on the south. Watch this.
Roll pitch.
Look at that, people. Look at that. Roll pitch. Look at that, people. So why the rocket don't tip over, people? Why it don't tip over? It's already lean. Look, people, that's not a straight angle right there. It's already lean. So with you pushing that of that force underneath the bottom, it's the forces under the bottom, people. It's only a matter of time before this rocket tip over. If you keep striving that power underneath to push it, it's just gonna tip over, people. They tell you this shit weigh some millions of pounds, people. Millions of pounds. I think they say it's like 700 elephants put together. This is how heavy the ship is. They claim there are 4 engines in the rocket to blast off this heavy shit. Why it's so heavy? Is the 4 people in the capsule that heavy, right? Or is the engine on the damn rocket? This is bullshit for the public. Don't believe none of it. Why it don't flip over, people? Why? Look, and they show you another angle again. The only thing they can do is show you different angle of this fake right here. Take a look. Look, people. So you're spewing out fire, and the fire pushing the rocket all the way up to space. Look. Watch the smoke, people. That's chemtrails. Look at it, people. Look at that. Just grasp that for a minute. I never miss one time doing videos. You understand me? That's what gonna change the weather for the people in the south. The weather gonna change in America right now. You best understand, when this shit take effect, you're gonna get some kind of disaster with rain, flooding, tornadoes and all right here. You wanna bet me? All right. Look, people, that's what they're doing. They're poisoning the air right there to cause disaster. Look at that. There go the chemtrail. That's just an operation, people. Wow, 902 is a coding, 911 coding. And look right there, people. Grasp that for a minute. You see that right there? Where is that gonna go? What gonna happen to that right there? Wake your ass up. They just manipulate the weather with this fake moon landing or launch. Nothing about it real. And I told you the thing on the top they call a capsule don't carry an engine. And why would it carry an engine? They told you engine trap don't work in space. It got nothing to push off. It got no supposedly, atmosphere. But that's the same place things float. There's no atmosphere there, but everything float. What is it floating on? You have to have some atmosphere if something gonna float, people, but we dumb. We gonna believe in this magical place they call space. If space was real, people, they could never go there in that capsule. They'd be lost sheeps. You will never see them again. In real life, people, if there was a space that you could launch up a capsule using a rocket, the capsule don't have no control. That's why they have to use a rocket to bring it up. It got no control. It got no steering wheel. So how the hell you gonna go to a specific target with it? How you gonna get to the specific target and back? It just take only the mag be the truth with facts to debunk all of that. Tell me, people, without an engine, that means you don't determine where this shit go, period. Understand me, no man? You can't determine where the thing go because it got no control. It got no steering wheel. It got no engine. How you gonna determine where it go? How you gonna direct it somewhere? You can control the capsule. You just feeding the people that capsule for a pill. That's all it is. You're feeding us a pill. That's it. That's why you call it a capsule. Because none of it is real. It makes no sense, people. With no engine, they can circulate the earth and zoops off to the moon and back. Oh, you're gonna come back? This is dumb. Look, people, there go the weather manipulation. Just in case you don't know, there go the weather manipulation right there. They train
Fun little project for you. What questions might you have about the Artemis mission? Our Jackie Waddles is on the story.
A lot of questions that you can't answer, buddy. Now listen, people. Yesterday when I talk about it, did on a Patreon video, talk about it, and I mentioned the toilet. The fact that they're gonna go up there, 10-day mission. They already know how much time it go take, even though they don't have an engine on that capsule. They got busted, people. They got busted, but 10 days, the astronaut gonna sit there in the orange suit, people, with the glass helmet screw on top of it. They're gonna be in that for 10 days. Now hold on. I said, how the hell they gonna use the bathroom? Of course, the damage control was gonna come soon. Here we go.
Before Sally Ride became the first American woman in space in 1983, NASA engineers...
Sally what? There is no woman in space. There is nobody in space. It's dumb shit. You mean they have a faker that play like it went to space just to give these Freemason people a shout out, and that's no woman. Move.
Unfamiliar with menstruation suggested packing her 100 tampons for a 7-day mission.
Listen, 100 tampons for a 7-day mission. If a woman is going on a vacation somewhere, they wasn't gonna bring 100 tampons for 7 days. But it's just something to catch your fucking ears, because it is a deception. It is faker whenever it comes to space, so that's why they mention 100 tampons for 7 days. So you can listen now. Wow, unbelievable. The strategy they use to fool the damn people, to program your subconscious. Listen.
Other members of the agency eventually deemed the amount excessive.
Nobody go to space, they're fake. Anybody tell you they go to space, hey, you just meet a faker. Listen.
Reduce the amount of menstrual products she took. With the story later becoming a funny...
Remember, there's limited stuff that you can take with you to space, but you can carry 100 tampons. This is dumb shit for the dumb people right here. They're just fucking with us.
Today, the science and tech behind using the restroom in space continues to evolve.
This is the damage control, because I always hit them where it hurt, and I told you they listen to the mag video. They can't tell me shit. So when I did the video and I put it up, it's about, let's say about 8 hours or so before they release this right here. It take them about 8 hours, 7 or 8 hours before they release the damage control of the mag video that I did on Patreon for just my patrons. I didn't put it nowhere else, people. The video is on my Patreon, where I got some little bit of Patreon that watch. How the hell did they know to debunk or they know to damage control my video? You don't understand. Most of those peoples, yes, they take the bitter truth serious. I always hit the right points and bring it forth to the people. So therefore, they have to listen to me before they do the damage control. How did you take a shit? How did you piss in that place? You have to come explain it real fast. 7 hours after the mag video. Listen.
Senior transportation correspondent Chris Van Cleve has a special look at the out-of-this-world facilities available to the crew.
Remember the Adamus 1-1 right there. It's 33 in numerology. It's 33 coding right there. No doubt it. Listen.
And with
Pay attention.
He oversees life support and crew systems on board the capsule.
Yes, but that's not the capsule, buddy. That's not the capsule that you're showing us. It's not the capsule that they went off in. That's not it, buddy. What is this you're showing us? Look at it, people. They claim they have technology all the way up to take them to the moon. And look at the technology, people. Look at the technology, and you understand that they're full of shit here. Take a listen.
He's wondering how does the bathroom work?
The bathroom work.
The toilet in Orion is
located on the clothing. You got the pyramid on the clothing. Pay attention with all those orange shit there. Look
here underneath the side hatch,
And essentially, it works very similar principle to the shuttle toilet.
Look, people, it works similar to the shuttle toilet, what they show you right there. You know, one of those water vacuum, one of those vacuum you use to vacuum like wet carpet or vacuum up water. That's one of them they show you right there. By the way, this is not in the space station. This is not in the space station. Don't fool the dumb people. The space station don't look like this. It got all kind of wires and debris hanging off it. It look like the worst place you could be in. So don't show us this and tell us that's the space station, but pay attention.
To have on that vehicle. It works by a vacuum. Pulls
You can't shit in a vacuum. Stop it. You can't take a shit in a vacuum. That's the dumbest shit in the world. And they show you like a vacuum hose. That's where you take a shit in. Go back. You think I'm dumb? I'm not gonna let them get away with this. Don't do no damage control. Act like you don't see the mag video. Okay, so he's showing you right there and tell you that's where the toilet at right there, right? And look now, listen to what he go say after that.
This bay here, underneath the side hatch.
Underneath the side hatch.
And essentially, it works very similar principle to the shuttle
toilet.
Yeah,
but what that don't look similar to me. It works similar, but it don't look similar. You show us something under the ground. Now you're showing us a vacuum standing right there that they're gonna take a shit in. Take a look.
That we used to have on that vehicle.
Guess you're reading the
works
manual.
By a vacuum. Pulls a suction against the crew member for urination.
Pull a suction against the crew member. Like I said, the pyramid and the cloud didn't show you they're fakers. And look at the background, people. Look what they got in there. And look at the space. Yes, all of them go be taking a shit. I guess they go have to take off the damn suit. I guess they have a zipper under the bottom where you can zip open so they can take a shit and pee. This don't make no sense at all, people. There is no room. And it's 4 people in there sitting. How they gonna operate? How they gonna use the bathroom? You tell us they have a vacuum they're gonna attach to their ass? Come on.
And fecal matter. Essentially that is how we remove the waste from the crew.
Wow.
Where does the waste go?
Where's the waste go?
We
Listen.
have a tank.
Listen, we have a tank.
That will collect.
Listen how we explain, people, and you understand that they're full of shit. Listen how they explain. They just make up dumb shit for the dumb people to believe.
And we store that inside the vehicle for a little while, and then we vent it overboard.
When you're gonna vent it overboard? When? Are you in space? While the capsule is floating in space, you're gonna vent the piss overboard? You're gonna dump the piss overboard and keep the shit in another compartment, right? Listen.
And then the fecal matter is actually collected in a can, and then they compress that down, put a cap on it. It has filters, so it doesn't...
What do you mean it got filters so you can't smell it? What does that mean? Filter don't stop you from smelling shit. So hold on here. You vacuum up the shit. Straight from your ass, you vacuum the shit. And you're telling us that you're going to go to a can and compress in a can and you can't smell it because it got filter. In that same little spot that they had, people, they're going to be doing all of that. So you're going to be sitting next to somebody vacuuming some shit from their ass right quick. And what they're going to use, what they're going to do, wipe their ass with the same vacuum? This don't make no sense. Don't do this. Don't do this, man. Don't try to debunk or damage control nothing that the mag do. You're just going to fall in deeper shit. Listen.
Smell. And we basically will end up bringing all that home with us.
You go bring it back home with you. What you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with the compressed shit in a can? Why you bringing that back to Earth but you dump the piss overboard? I guess the piss gonna be now in the channel in orbit, moving around like space debris. Why didn't just throw away the compact shit in the can overboard as well? This is dumb shit. You can open the capsule to throw things overboard? This is stupid, people. This is the dumbest shit in the world. Like I say, don't try to sidetrack the video that the mag do. You're gonna still look stupid.
Scissors for whose job that is?
I think they all
laughing.
they all take care of it.
Go back, people.
It has filters, so it doesn't smell.
So it don't smell.
And we basically will end up bringing all that home with
bring
us.
it back
Do they
home
rock,
for dinner.
paper, scissors for whose job that is?
Listen,
I think
they're
they
laughing.
I mean, they all take care of it because they have to.
They all take care of it. It's not not one person job. They all take care of it. Listen.
You're all in it together.
They're all in it together.
What happens
a dumb shit.
if the toilet stops working?
Listen,
so
people.
We've actually
look at the pyramid.
Talked about that a lot.
They talk about it.
Because that would seem like a major problem.
It'd be an upsetting day, yes. And so we actually have gone through some scenarios on what do we do for that. So we created a special bag that crew members can use to urinate into, and it allows it to drain the urine from the crew member, and then we can vent that bag overboard. The fecal matter, same principle.
Same principle.
And
you shit in a bag.
Go into the bag and collapse it up and put it into the can again.
And put it in the can again, and what happened? It's got a filter, that one of a filter as well, so you can't smell it. Tell them to stop, people. Tell them to stop. There is no space. They're not flying off in no damn rocket and spread off in a capsule to go to no damn moon, but you go orbit the moon. I guess they're looking for a spot on the moon where they can set up shop, so they're not gonna stop. You're scoping out a part of the moon where you can set up shop, so you don't have to stop. You're just gonna loop around it in a capsule with no engine, no steering wheel, no sensor control. Wow! Move.
Coverage. Orion will carry a host of mementos on board, including a 1 inch by 1 inch swatch.
A 1 inch by 1 inch swatch. Hold on here, people. Remember, they're not stopping. They're just gonna loop around the moon and come back. But they have things to drop off at the moon. Remember what they tell you they sent to Mars. I guess they sent some CDs and some shit they say they send off in space just in case aliens there, they can see that Americans is here or the world is here and we need to contact them or whatever. They're showing you how far they get in life or whatever, but now you're telling us that you're going to bring all these things to the moon? Pay attention to this right here. This is the dumbest shit in the world. Like I say, it's only dumb interested in it. People's in bars and everything lined up to watch a fakery on TV.
Muslin fabric from the original Wright flyer the Wright brothers used to make the first powered flight in 1903. Also, a 13 by 8 inch American flag, which flew with the first shuttle mission, among others. And a copy of a photo from the Ranger 7 mission, the first U.S. mission to make contact with the lunar surface. There will also be seeds on board, soil from trees planted with Artemis 1 seeds, and an SD.
Seeds and soils will also be on board. For what? What kind of seed you have? Seed, and they bring in soil to the moon, people. This is the dumbest shit in the world. But alright, the people already buy it. It's done. It's over.
Card, including the millions of names of those who participated in the Send Your Name to Space campaign.
Millions
Members
of names.
of the crew will be the first people to sleep inside the Orion spacecraft. So for more on how they will do this, think hanging sleeping bags. Let's go to Chris Van.
So hanging sleeping bags is how they're gonna sleep. Remember, they have to address all of these things because these are the things that coming up. How they shit and how they sleep and all of that in that little capsule. Listen.
Cleve, who got a special look.
I'm here with Paul Bain. He oversees life support and crew systems. Let's talk about sleeping. How does that work?
Look at the place, people.
Well, it's a pretty individual thing for the crew members where they want to sleep in Orion. As you can tell, there's not a lot of space.
I don't see fold-down beds.
Not a lot of space is a good word to use now that they're going into space. It's not a lot of space. Listen.
How's it work?
There's no bunk beds, nothing fold down like a train or anything. So the way we do it is we have sleeping bags, essentially, that the crew uses. And they will, all 4 crew members have one of their own.
They're holding it with the helmet on, people. Remember, they're leaving that orange suit. They show you they went on the supposed rocket. Go in the capsule. By the way, people, they went in the rocket. And they get in the capsule. I don't know how they do that. Remember, the capsule and the rocket is 2 different things. They just attach the capsule to the rocket so the rocket could carry all the way up to the space. That's what they claim. But hold on, people. They're in the spacesuit and they're going to go in that sleeping bag. A sleeping bag, people. Remember, there's not even enough space for them to sit in there. But they all can be in sleeping bags. Wow. Unbelievable, people. This seems like it's too dumb. Listen.
and they will essentially mount them anywhere in the cabin that they feel comfortable with.
There is no place in no cabin to mount nothing. 4 people in that capsule is enough. There's no room in there to do nothing.
I think the main attempt right now is 2 crew members, pilot and commander, are going to probably be in the seats here. Another crew member along this wall.
Pilot and commando. So you have a pilot. There is a pilot flying it. I guess it's the one that you tell us was a military fighter jet flyer. Military fighter jet pilot. I guess that's him flying this shit right here. He can fly it in space. So it's a spaceship now, another capsule. You told us it's a capsule. What is a capsule? You got no control. You got nothing to it. It's just a base that they're sitting in. Why you need a pilot?
And then in 0G, you get to use up and down as well. And so they get to tie these sleeping bags off.
They can never even explain it. It's bullshit. They can't show you a real sleeping bag. Take a look.
Possibly can.
They tie it off wherever
you tie it off. Are you hanging
it? It's got a space for your head to stick out.
Got a space for your head to stick out.
A little band that you can put over your forehead to kind of hold you down.
Okay.
To hold you down where?
And then really the other challenge is getting your arms because in microgravity, your arms tend to want to float out like that. So we keep them inside.
With no gravity, your hands are gonna be floating out like that in front of you. Wow, listen, people.
Have the astronauts already called dibs on a place to sleep?
I think most of them have, I can't tell you exactly who because they do change them up sometimes. But like I mentioned, 2 of them probably here, 1 here, and 1 kind of hanging up and down
in the
tunnel.
And of course, they're actually in the capsule, the one that gone. You hear what I just said? The capsule already gone, supposed to be gone to the moon. And they show you that they're in it. I guess he telling you it's the exact same thing he in right there. The way it look, the size of it and everything. There you go. With the toilet right there, they claim it's a vacuum. So you have a vacuum card, a vacuum hose that you put to your ass to vacuum out your shit. And I guess it's the same way you're gonna pee. And yes, it got filter on it. And you're gonna compress the shit in a can where they're gonna take it back to Earth. We don't know what they got planned for that, but this is what they're selling you right here. Nothing about it real. For all the people who was enjoying themselves watching that fake launch, wake your ass up. You're gonna get bad weather from that shit. I'm on the run.